been on the fodder stream and can never get a game with him. Well, just the lag with everything else is too crazy. Just had a game. Well, Semi had a game with carebear, who was asking for one on the chat, and it was a real good game. And then I got a phone call and DC, so I just jumped on for a rematch. I'm gonna record it, show you guys. Hopefully it goes well. I've been trying out a dark freeze deck. It's been doing well for me in league match, so show you guys what it can do. Last time carebear used a water deck, and it stood up really well against that. It helped that my Yvidal got like plus 40 on the dark mist, so it pretty much like cancelled out Menifee. But we'll see how this goes. They said he was using a freeze deck, and he is, so it's going to be 2 lots of freezes. Alright, so on a lead out first with my Sneasels. Weavils. Just want to get them all on the board, get their board presence up, because for every other Weavile on the board they get plus 20. So I'm just going to get straight into that. I don't want articunos hassling me, so Yvidal is going to come in there, and Yvidal is a good matchup for Articuno. The 100 damage beats all their damage, and he's also got purple attacks for Articuno's big purple, so it kind of works well. And what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to pull him up on the other side, because I'm in no worry of him getting to my entry points. I'm just going to start going down the other side just to keep getting my board presence up, whereas if I put one on the other front of the other Articuno that was out, he would have a shot at getting up there for. He'll have a shot at getting up and attacking before I'm got my board set up. So now I'm pretty much set. I am going to plop out Leafeon and just try for those freezes. It'll be interesting, because Articuno is different to the other. All the legendary birds have a different Zapdos. Anything that's touching it, that it paralyzes, in the group that it's touching, will get paralyzed. Articuno is only any adjacent Pokemon. So if he freezes Glaceon just there, both of mine that are adjacent to that will freeze. But if there was more touching those two beside them, they wouldn't. Happy with that. I wasted a double chance. So now I'm going to check out his plates before I move up. He does have a hurdle jump, and that's not good. So I just want to be ready for a jump. So if I move up there, he hurdle jumps. Then all I do is pull my Weavile up there to block him in. So I can go up for an attack now, and I'm pretty keen to do that. So especially with a deck like this, it's all about your setup. With Weaviles, I've found, oh man, I feel sorry for him. Sorry, carebear, if you're watching this. I know how that feels. It's terrible. And by the way, if I had an Articuno, I'd definitely be running it in here, but I don't. I've got the other legendary birds, just no Articuno. So now I should have double chanced this. I really should have, because I don't want to get my purple right now. Hoping for the white as always. So close to a miss. Alright, so now I've got the advantage on figures. It's time to go to work. I'm just going to start moving out the board. Now Zapdos is out, I'm going to move Glaceon, not Leafeon. Too much grass gym cup in here. But so what I want to aim to do now is just get ahead in the board presence. Smart. So he does have a long throw, and I believe he's got a hurdle jump. So long throw, hurdle jump, counter attack. So if I move there, let's see. I've got a good matchup, yellow and purple, 50 on either of the whites. If I get my yellow on his white, then I'm in trouble. And he's going to freeze me now. Alright. I used to love freezes. I used to run Glaceon and I really enjoyed it. I'm just going to pop off my dark energy now, because now that Mew's out, if your Vettel goes down, I can just keep pulling him back out, and I just want to try and get off a few of the dark mists. Although if Zapdos takes him out, it doesn't help. So next I'm probably going to try, I want to put my Glaceon just over here. I've got one hurdle jump, but he's not going to miss that. But I missed this around. Overthinking too much. Anyway. He's got one charged Articuno. I'm going to try and take this one out. Take out Darkness, that's all I want. If I get draining, then that's fine. But I've leveled up with your Vettel Darkness, just trying to get as much as I can, just because I've been using him in my Dark decks just as a utility. I don't mind if he gets taken out here. I really don't. But for now, what's he going to get out? Articuno. I'm going to start moving my other Weavile up. So I'm just going to start applying the pressure. And now with an X attack, my Weavile should be able to take out the Articuno as long as he doesn't get a roost or a purple on my white. For a while, the Weavile decks weren't doing so well, especially with Deoxys and Reuniclus, but now they're actually viable again, which is pretty awesome. So I might even hurdle jump Vettel on top to block the Articuno, depending on how the result turns out. If it's never mind, don't have to. So time to start covering entry points. I've got to keep my Greninja down there because of his. This could be a bad move because if I get my purple, then it's wasted. But I'm going to keep my Greninja down in the corner just to unfreeze anything that may freeze. Fascinating. So now time to just start. Let's move up. I might even try and... No, I just don't need to. I don't need to. What I was going to say, I might try X attack, the double chance on Zapdos, but it's just too much of a risky X attack. If I get my main 50, I'll be able to take it out. But if I get my yellow, then I won't. And so if I get purple or yellow, it's just, yeah, not looking good. Alright, let's see what we can do now. Alright. Here we go. Mew gone. So that's one threat I don't have to worry about. If he doesn't move his Zapdos now, that's going to get surrounded, which I'm sure that's not going to happen. So if he goes into either of these corners and stays there and doesn't take out one of my Mons, then it's not going to be pretty. And I'm okay with not pretty. So I want to double chance my Vettel right now. take out the articuno, and if I can, that should be game. I've had a few matches in League and they've turned out just like this, that Glaceon's the only one that ends up getting taken out, which is that could have been bad, but I had a double chance anyway. But so I'm just gonna keep hammering away at the articuno, see what I can do. He's got the ice charge, so I do have to keep away one of my mons away from it, just so I can unfreeze them when it's time to. But I won't have to. So now I'm gonna put Yveltal to the side, go into my Weaviles, and it's a game. Unless he takes out my Yveltal, and then it's not a game. And he's got a fighting chance if he can manage to take out one of my Weaviles on the side before I can get up there, which he'll have one move. But he's not getting a roll, so carebear, if you end up watching this, I'm sorry. But that's one of the joys of using this deck, and it's been really enjoyable. It's different to all the other main decks that are running out there at the moment. It's not quite top tier just because of the sheer damage and needing to use the X attacks to get up there with the damage, but having the freeze makes it worth it. I think if they ended up making a ice energy or something like that, I think that'd be awesome. I love the flame energy, and I'm gonna do a video on some of that later. But carebear, if you're watching, thank you for the game. If any of you guys watching would like to have a room match with me, I'd be more than happy to, and love it if you let me know what you think of the video, what you think of the dark ice deck, and hope you guys have a good night.